Hi there, Aidan here again from ITRM. As some of you have noticed, I've lost the beard. New year, new me. It's the 15th of January 2020, or 2020, I don't know why I said that. And this is part 2 of the Autonomic Nervous System guide. So particularly for you guys that read UK Club Sport, a lot of the stuff I'm going to try and make is relevant to you as bikers, but these principles apply to everybody. Again, remember, like I said before, these are not hard and fast rules, they're simply a guide that I think you will find useful to help you improve your life. So, quick reminder, 2 parts of the autonomic nervous system. We've got the parasympathetic, or the rest and digest, and the sympathetic, or the fight or flight. Now, unfortunately, my editing skills and video skills are not, we're honing them, I think. This is a work in progress, so apologies for the light shining directly onto there. What we really want to look at is this part here. Now this is a representation of one of the major nerves of the parasympathetic nervous system, the vagus nerve. It comes from around about here and ends up around about level with this part in your body. So it's a very long single nerve, and in case you're thinking vagus, that's a bit vague. That's what it means. It's from the root word Latin meaning wanderer, because it wanders all through the body. The tone or the activation level of this nerve is probably the key thing that will determine how stressed you are, your longevity, not just the quality of life, the quantity of life, but the quality of that life as well. So I've made a few notes on things that I think you can do to help improve the tone of your vagus. Some of these are going to be very, very simple for you to do. I mean, we've got things as simple as just making sure you have regular exercise, just being out in the open air, you know, enjoying some nature, turning off from your mobile phone, although I appreciate you're probably watching it on this, so thanks for that. That's the paradox of modern life, isn't it? Going for a walk, focusing on your breathing. Most people take between 10 and 14 breaths a minute. If you can help to just reduce that to sort of level of say 6 a minute or even less in some cases, that deep focused breathing we talked about in that video before with Craig, helping to breathe from the diaphragm, it expands all this area, stimulates that vagus nerve, reduces your heart rate, reduces your blood pressure, all these good things. That can be done very simply with meditation. So it doesn't have to be something where you get in your sweaty loincloth and parade around naked, feeling you have to find some kind of cosmic zen. Just simply spending, again, 5 to 10 minutes a day, turn your phone off, turn off all the electric distractions, try and focus on the internal, what's happening inside, rather than necessarily on the external. So going for a walk, doing a bit of exercise, meditation, focused breathing, what else I was thinking about? Yeah, so other things you can do, you can supplement your diet. We know that omega-3, omega-6, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, I apologise, not so much omega-6, but omega-3 versus omega-6, good for gut health, gut-brain health. Leads me on to probiotics. Probiotics really useful in helping to refurnish the gut flora. We know that the gut microbiome, that is the population of animals living in bacteria, etc., living inside your gut, have a major effect on your mood. Again, it's believed that the proteins that these creatures release are actually tracked back up, and they actually pass via the nervous system into the brainstem. So here's a question: do we actually behave due to our own rational thought, or are we controlled by others? Conspiracy theory. Oh, that's one, sorry, another one I wrote down. Useful things to do, stimulate your area around here. Singing, okay? Obviously if you're singing, generally you've been quite happy and joyful, it'll reinforce that. Humming, in case you don't know what a hum is. Has also been shown to increase vagal tone, so that's going to help to reduce your blood rate, blood pressure, etc., etc. And gargling. So gargling with water can also help to do that. Moving on to other things, Cold therapy. Some of you may have heard of the Wim Hof method, W-I-M-H-O-F. Basically, he has been focusing on helping to reduce his sympathetic tone by use of ice baths, cold exposure. One way to start that is, for example, first thing in the morning, that I do every morning, cold tap water on the face towel, put it on my face, proper energises me. Anything else? Meditation, exercise. Yeah, having a good time, hanging out with your mates, enjoying what you're doing. If it's riding a bike, actually enjoy it. You know, I think too many people do stuff because they feel they have to be doing it for some kind of sense of duty. If you enjoy riding your bike, then don't be ashamed to enjoy it. But if you're not enjoying it, maybe have a break. Think about doing something else. Spend time with your family and friends, laughing, being upbeat, seeing the glass as half full, not half empty. These are all fantastic things. And finally, obviously take care of the body. Massage, chiropractic, physiotherapy, you know, osteopathy. Anything that will help you feel more relaxed is going to be beneficial. So that again was a very brief overview of a massive subject. It's taken a little bit longer than I expected, but hey. Just wanted to say a big shout out to James at Peak Barbell, JBS. Good friend of mine. He's doing some good stuff with mental health care, and he's going to be producing a podcast shortly that I will, I'm sure, be having a little chat with him on. So until next month, or hopefully a little bit before then, I'll see you later on. Bye bye.